supporting the MADE program. So you are already involved because you're here. So as John explained, the MADE program it's basically a framework. First of all, to stay in touch after the GFMD, before the GFMD, beyond the GFMD, because the next time we will meet, or some of us, I hope, in this setting, in a GFMD setting, will only be late 2015. So late 2015, 1.5 years from now. And there's so much in the meantime that we are working on and that we can work on together and that we want to change. Of course, the post-2015 agenda is one of the key priorities that many of us are working on. That's moving. It's moving now. We cannot wait 1.5 years until we get together globally again. But there are other issues that are moving and where we would like to see change. Restructuring the recruitment industry is one of the issues that the MADE network and a specific working group will be working on. So it's a framework to stay in touch beyond the GFMD. And it's a framework to try and do advocacy together. And I think both Colin and John have referred to the 5-year 8-point plan that civil society put together last year, which was a great inspirational practice of how civil society can get together and agree on a set of priorities that then is brought to governments. And it's quite amazing if you look at through the statements of governments from the high-level dialogue or speeches that were made today by Sweden, for example, how often this 5-year 8-point plan is referenced to. And MADE wants to facilitate, together with other networks, that kind of steps, that kind of advocacy. So practically, how can you get involved, or how can you express that you're interested to take the next step with us and the partners? Well, very practically, there's a flyer lying around in the room here and later on in the room back there, where there's a rip-out page that you can fill in, and you can just leave your name and your address, and you can indicate what specific theme or what specific region you're interested in. So there's 3 regional networks in the Americas, in Africa, and in Asia. And then there's a Europe chapter that liaises with European Commission and European policies. And then there are 3 thematic working groups, one specifically focused on labor mobility and recruitment, one on the role of diaspora migrants in and for development, and one looking at the difficult question of global governance of migration and development, specifically related also at the moment to the post-2015 process. So you can fill in this flyer, leave your details. There's some room for comments if you want to, if there's other issues you think that we should really focus on. So that's one step. The other step is what we're going to do after we take questions is we'll break. There will be drinks. And there are tables in the back of the room that are organized per region and per theme. And we invite you to go there. The partners that are organizing the different regions or the different themes will be there to answer your questions, to listen to your ideas, and basically to get in touch with each other. And the third way at the moment is to go to the website, which is madenetwork.org, and to fill in also a questionnaire there and leave some information about your interest and what you would like to work on. I think I'll leave it there. The only thing I wanted to add is that the European Commission statement that John just referred to, there are copies out here with the full text if people would like to read what the European Commission said in addition to referring to the high-level dialogue and the 5-year 8-point plan. And I think we can open the floor for questions, and then I have one final announcement to make about the drinks, but I'll wait for that for a second. Thanks.